Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how you can configure the stripes. First, connect to your lamp. You see I've got a lot of lamps running right now. I go to the circle because it just named it circle. Go to config, go to LED preferences, and now we start with the configuration. First, may enter a lower value than the default one. The default one is 850. I just entered 820 and enable enable this, as we do not want to use more power than the board can deliver, and the board can deliver about 850. I go under that value because then it's more stable. Then check that you selected WS281X. So this is a WS 2812B stripe. So this is okay. And now change from this value, because this is the default value, to custom. And then we enter 5 milliampere. So this is enough. This will reduce the overall brightness of the lamp, but it's still enough to see the light very well. And the power is enough for all of your LEDs. So then you need to count your stripe, or the LEDs of your stripe. For me, I have 222 LEDs. And then you also need to configure the data pin. For me, it's pin 4. So when you follow my instructions from my other videos, I usually use pin number 4, because pin number 3 is too close to pin number 1 and 2, which are the power pins, and I'm using rather one a space in between. Okay, then save your settings, and this should be everything for the LED configuration. Then you can also configure, the segments, because we have 3 stripes which are running in the circle and which are connected to each other, one after the other. So they're not in parallel, they're just in a row. And now we can configure the segments, where you can say, okay, segment 0 is from the LED 0 to the LED 75, because we have 75 LEDs on the sides. And in the middle we have, I think it was 72. Yeah, you see here 72 LEDs. So these are just the offsets and the addresses of the LEDs. I just show you my complete configuration here. Say segment 0 is from 0 to 75. Say segment 1 is from 75 till 147, and segment 2 is from 147 to 222. And then you also see, okay, we have 75 here, we have 72 in the middle, and we have 75 also on the other side. So save that stuff. There should be an update button or something like this when you change something. So here, yeah, you need to click this, and maybe also do this for the others. And now you're able to configure your effects. So please do first the segment configuration and then configure the effects, because otherwise it could be the case that the effects which are configured before you configured the segments do not have the segments configuration. Yeah, and now you're ready to go. You can just change the colors, change all effects. You can increase the brightness. Just try to increase it to really 255 and see how bright it is. It's really enough. So you could use an external power system. Then you can also reduce that stuff here. You can disable it then. But if you just use the board and do not want to have another cable, yeah, just use that board's power, and this should really be enough because it's bright enough. Okay, if you have any questions or if you have any problems, just write me, and I hope everything went well for you, and yeah, have fun with your new lamp. See you next time. Bye bye.